Henry loved his wife deeply. Not the loud, dramatic kind of love, but the quiet, everyday kind. The kind you see in small gestures, in gentle words, in the way he looked at her when she wasn't watching. But even good men have weaknesses. And Henry's weakness was his eyes. He was a calm man. Soft-spoken, never quick to anger. The type of man people described as safe. He handled situations with patience and carried himself with quiet confidence. Nothing about Henry looked dangerous. Nothing about him suggested trouble. He never shouted, never caused scenes, never embarrassed his wife in public. To outsiders, their marriage looked peaceful, balanced, almost perfect. But sometimes, the cracks in a relationship are too small for others to see. Friends respected him, family praised him, neighbors trusted him. Henry is a good man, they would say. And in many ways, he truly was. Which made what was happening even harder to notice. Caddy believed in him completely. She never felt the need to check his phone, never doubted where he was, never questioned his loyalty. She loved him with a calm, secure heart. And trust like that is a beautiful thing. But Henry had a quiet weakness. A type he never spoke about. A distraction that followed him everywhere. He didn't chase it, but he didn't fight it either. Certain women caught his attention. Bold presence, confident walk, shapes that pulled his eyes without permission. He didn't mean to stare, but his gaze lingered, just a little too long. He never touched, never crossed physical lines, but he watched, and watching slowly became normal. Something he convinced himself was harmless. It doesn't mean anything, he would whisper in his mind. I still love my wife. And in his heart, he believed that was enough. It's just looking, he told himself again and again. But some habits grow quietly, until one day, they become impossible to ignore. But habits don't stay small forever. What begins as a glance can quietly grow into a pattern. And patterns, when ignored, slowly reshape a person from the inside. Henry didn't notice the change in himself, but someone else did. Caddy began to sense something. Not proof, not evidence, just a feeling, the kind that sits quietly in a woman's heart, whispering that something isn't right. She watched the little things. The pauses when someone walked by. The way his attention shifted, just for a moment too long. She didn't want to assume. She wanted to trust. So she asked gently, not with anger, not with accusation, just a simple question, spoken softly, hoping the answer would calm her heart. Henry smiled the way he always did. Calm, relaxed, unbothered, the same smile that made people believe him. The same smile that made doubt feel foolish. So she